Hello everybody and welcome to a wonderful opportunity we're going to be launching very shortly, and that's our new Supervision Guidelines for compliance. Rosie Sullivan is the trainer extraordinaire and of course the college principal of Australian College of Professionals. Michael Carroll is my name, I'm one of the trainers, and so Rosie, good news.
It is good news.
Exciting
news. We've had the Supervision Guidelines since the 23rd of March last year. So we've had them, nine months now. So we should have given birth to something in 9 months, really. And we have. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about the need to comply with the Supervision Guidelines in Section 31 and 32. Both give us the guidelines around what we need to do as agents to comply with those. Now, of course, because of COVID, Fair Trading extended the period of regulatory intent, which meant that whilst they weren't issuing penalties for non-compliance, they were still looking, of course, when they needed to, but they weren't issuing penalties. Now, that's extended through onto the end of March. So as of the 1st of April, and then, when Fair Trading go out to agencies or make inquiries at agencies, and because they may still not be going out because COVID's obviously going to prevent people from going out, they will be asking for how an agency complies with the Supervision Guidelines.
And how, and what's the basis of
the basis is guidelines? There are 10 requirements, core requirements in the Supervision Guidelines, and agencies need to have written procedures, not, this is how we do that. No, it's written procedures on how they comply with each of those 10 areas. Now, some agencies it won't be relevant for some of them, some it will be relevant for all. So what we as the Australian College of Professionals have done, we've prepared some documents.
Yeah, I know, and that's been as a trainer, that's one of the things that we've been getting lots of inquiry about, people wanting to know something they can get their hands on and start on. And
we've held back a little bit to watch how the new legislation rolls. And we have a very simple document. So we have a Word document, so agencies can go in. So you only need one document per agency. It's not about buying one per licensed agent or one per section of your business. It's one document per license, like compliance. Licensee in charge. So if it's a corporation, then it's one per corporation. If it's a partnership or a sole trader, it's one per business.
But each person who is running a business needs supervision guidelines?
Absolutely. So I get where you're coming from them, and that's the independent contractors.
That's correct.
So yes, they do need those. So to comply with that. So what we've got, as I said, we've got the Word document. Agents can go in. We've made it really easy. Wherever the words are in red, the agency needs to tailor it to their own specific needs.
So they can fill in the blanks.
They can fill in the blanks. And we've actually given them ideas on what they need to fill in there. And we've also attached to this suite of documents 4 Excel documents, so spreadsheets.
And what are they?
There's the CPD Register, so that's for licensed agents and assistant agents. There's the Gifts and Benefits Register, which is one of the 10 rules of conduct, but it's also in the Supervision Guidelines. We have the Licensee in Charge Register, so we know who is in charge of every part of the business. And we obviously have the Complaints Register, where it comes in whether it's a financial or a non-financial complaint. So they're 4 of your basic registers that you need within an agency. So we've got that. We've got some drop-down.
Part of the supervision
guidelines that we're, and that's all for sale. So we've actually just in the last half hour. So that's today's Monday, the 18th of January. So we've just issued an email out to all of our students and all of our contacts on our database, letting them know that they are available for purchase.
Very good.
So,
and what's the most reasonable price that you've got them going out for?
Funny you should ask, Michael. It's $199 plus GST. So for under $200 or a bit over with your GST in there, it's giving you something that you can actually tailor to your own industry, because no one size fits all. Every agency is different. 2-person agency, 12-person agency, 122-person agency. Every agency is different, has different processes and procedures. Therefore, you need to put those in, and it's not a big deal to put that in.
So again, it's a fill in the blanks situation, and there'll be identification all the way through.
If it's in red, you need to change it. So it's really simple. And so it looks at that issue of compliance. It looks at why you need to do this. It tells you why you've done it and what you need to do to be compliant. So if and when Fair Trading walk through your door, you can actually say, yes, here's my supervision guidelines. Here's all the spreadsheets that we maintain electronically as Excel spreadsheets. And as I said, we've got drop-down menus in them to make them really easy to use.
Excellent.
So there's not even too much typing to be done.
And it's more a prompting as well when you're going through the supervision guidelines, things that you need to think about.
Well, it is.
Business as well.
It is. And yes, we know compliance doesn't make you any money necessarily, but it will lose you money if you're not compliant.
Correct.
So it actually is a really major part of your business.
Yep.
That yes, there's all the, yes, you need to go out and list, unless you need to build, yes, you need to build relationships and all of those issues that you need to get right. But if you're not compliant, none of that's going to keep you in business.
That's right. And as of the 23rd of March, 2021, our new Act and regulations came in. We need supervision guidelines in a written form.
We do. We do. And Fair Trading are going to be regulating that as of the 2nd of April. So bring it on. They're here. We're here to support agents once they've purchased them, if they've got questions to ask. Obviously, you, I, all of the other trainers and assessors that are here at the college will be able to answer questions.
How do they get their hands on it? What are they got to do?
They either go to our website, acop.edu.au, or they click on the on any of our social media marketing that'll be going out starting today as well. If you're seeing this, you're probably on our website, but certainly the link below this links into our website. So and
so
you
we'll
can
have a link on here.
And simply they go in there. It's like booking into a course. Not as many questions, but but it really is. It's going in there. It's putting in your details, paying for the guidelines, or asking for an invoice. So we can invoice the right company, so you can at least claim it on your on your tax and as a business expense, and get on with being compliant. It's really simple, and it's such a simple process to meet the requirements from New South Wales Fair Trading.
Excellent.
So
terrific. Another wonderful innovation from Australian College of Professionals. Thank you very much, Rosie Sullivan.
Thank you, Michael, and we'll see you all in training. Bye now.